Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video soon after each other. I think that is a good sign. But I am here today, as I mentioned in my previous Get Ready With Me. I am here today to share a mini declutter of things that I don't want it on my desk anymore, that have not been serving me in terms of makeup. A few of them are doubts, so I actually would like to discuss that down in the comments with you, because it's things that I haven't used in the past few months, and I don't know if it's just because I'm going for really easy to use quick makeup that still gives an impact, or if I was just a bad purchase. So let's talk about these things below. I'm gonna start with eyeshadows, and most of them are doubts except for one. I am going to declutter my Pat McGrath what is it called? Venus in Fleurs Look Squad in Voyeuristic Vixen. This is from the recent, what is it called? Lunar New Year collection, that is what it's called. This is what it looks like. It contains this beautiful multi-chrome shade that is quite famous for Pat McGrath, and a very nice burgundy matte right here, but the other two shades don't excite me, and this matte is not enough for me to create a full look. I need something lighter to blend it out, and this shade makes my lids look very textured, so I've decided to sell this. It even has still the plastic on top. I'm gonna put it on my Vinted for sale. I haven't reached for it. I wore it twice since I bought it, and I bought it more than 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So I'm gonna be decluttering this one. It's sad. I think it was just a purchase because I wanted to buy something nice for myself, and clearly not the right mindset or the right choice. Sorry if you hear sounds. My neighbors are doing something. I don't know what. It sounds very loud. Next up is a duo of palettes, and that's my two Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. These are from the new formulation, and it's the only ones that I have of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got rid of all of my previous ones. This guy right here is the Nouveau palette, and it's the palette that I was waiting for spring and summer to come around to see if I would use it. And I must say, I did use it, and I do like it, but it doesn't excite me enough to reach for it. I did love using the this guy right here, the lavender shade, really pretty. This what it's called, Lily, is a little bit of more of a textured eyeshadow. The mattes are really nice, but it didn't excite me enough to actually like be using this consistently. So I'm gonna just give it to someone else to use, put it on my Vinted. If any of you is interested, I'll put my Vinted link on down in the description box below. The next one is the Rose Metals palette, and I don't know if I should wait until fall to try to love this more, but yeah, I don't know. I think the shades are pretty, I think the textures are pretty, but it's quite on the dark side, and I don't know that I wear these type of, especially shimmers, and I haven't really reached for it very much. I had done a dupes even video, I think, for sure I'll post on Instagram, but I think even a video duping this one with my own eyeshadows. I actually did a pretty good job at it. So again, probably something that I wanted to buy because I wanted to feel good about myself or something, like bad spending habits, and the result is items that I don't necessarily love. So those are gonna go, pretty sure about that. Then I have a little pile here next to me of actually palettes that are quite full of dust, and these are my 3 Vizard palettes right here. I have the dark mattes, I have the neutral mattes, and I have Milieu, I think this one is called. Neutral matte eyeshadow palette, but I think this is the Milieu palette with these colors. I haven't really touched them, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's because these look really good though. These are the ones I'm doubting, by the way. I really have been reaching more for my like Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows for single mattes, and maybe I should just give them another try, but they are on the chopping block for sure. I don't know if I am going to keep them. And that is maybe something you can help me with. Should I keep them? To contrast those, I have all of my Lethal cosmetics. I bought a ton of browns from them because the undertones were so interesting. But also I have a whole palette of my old round singles, among which some of my favorite Nabla ones, the ones in the bigger pans, and Makeup Geek that I still love, and some, what else, brands, probably Colourpop is in here. Yeah, that's Colourpop, for example. And I think that's it in terms of brands. There's some Inglot also. So I have these, and I have these right here. I don't know if I need this or this. Makes me a little bit doubt about it. What do you think? Should I keep the Vizart palettes or rather not? That is it for eyeshadow. Another, not really shocker because I've been mentioning this for some time. I want to get rid of my Gucci bronzer. I have it in the shade 03, and I got this secondhand, and I used it a little bit. It's a used product, but I think someone else can get some use out of it still, because there's a ton of, what is it? How many grams? 12 grams of bronzer. Definitely not even used one in here. So I think the color is wrong for me. I don't love the undertone. And for the rest, I really love the packaging. I love that it has a scent. It's a very, I don't know, it's a very luxurious product, but the undertone is not right for me, so then I don't reach for it, and when I force myself to reach for it, I see it as a little bit splotchy on my skin. Just not the right undertone, I think. So I'm finally gonna get rid of it. I can't, I tried to love it, okay? I tried to love it. I'm also going to finally give up on the Nabla Regeneration Concealer. I used it a few times. This is in the shade Cream Beige. I used it a few times, but the problem with this one is that it's a shade too dark for me, sorry. And I cannot wear it. Even in summer, I said I'll wait for summer, but summer isn't really much different than winter in terms of me self-tanning, because I don't really get a lot of more color in the summer. At least not this summer, and unless I like go to Italy for a few months, which is not in the cards right now. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. I've used it only a few times, and I feel bad just keeping it in my collection, and it just clutters my brain. Another concealer that's gonna go is the Huda Full Filter Concealer. I have the shade Coconut Flakes 2.7N. It's a good shade. It's an okay concealer, but I am not here for okay. Like, it takes up space in my life, and I don't reach for it. I rather reach for my Clio Cosmetics Oh My Love concealer, for example. And I have approximately the same feelings about the Huda as I do about the NYX. Maybe leaning towards liking NYX a little bit more. So I decided that the Huda should just go. And yeah, it's used up to here. Like, there's a very little amount gone, so it's still full, and I hope someone can get some use out of that. I am finally going to let go of my Made by Mitchell liquid blusher in the shade Mango Daiquiri. It is so beautiful. It's a very unique shade of orange, and look, it looks so bright, but then it blends out in a very, I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of Fenty Fuego something. Beautiful shade. I just never reach for it, and I decided to let it go. So it is. I forgot to talk about one more eyeshadow palette I am thinking about getting rid of, and I don't know if I want to be convinced to get rid of it or not. That is the Glam palette. I was so excited when I got this because I was like, everybody loves this. It's the perfect neutral, way too cool toned for me. If I wear it, I wear only like these 3 warmer shades right here. The rest, the shimmers are not special enough for me to keep, and the rest is way too cool tone. So I don't need the whole palette for it. I am going to declutter this one as well. If you think I should keep it, let me know. Like, I have a special place in my heart for Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. I almost want to collect them all so that I can mix and match. But these shades really, I really only want like these 2 very nice neutral browns and this shimmer. and maybe this shimmer right here. The rest is all way too cool toned for me, so that one is gonna go. And now finally 3 lip products that I want to get rid of. One is the Vive lip stick in Power Suit. It's a bit too matte for what I prefer right now, and it's not even that different from a formula for, let's say, Pat McGrath or so. It's matte, you can feel it on your lips, but the combination of the formula and the color just don't excite me. So I tried to put it on my project and use this. I think I did not use it 10 times. Actually, let me check. I used it 7 times and I decided to declutter it. So not really. This is an e.l.f. lip stain in the shade Cinnamon. It doesn't hold against something like the Romance lip stains that I'm wearing right now. It doesn't stain or stay long enough on me. I don't like it, so this I'm gonna throw away. And the other one from e.l.f. is a new Hydrating Core Lip Shine. I think that's what it's called. And I have the shade Cheery. These are these half balms with a like hydrating core inside little heart. This is way too white based for me, so it looks really weird on my lips. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong shades, but I also won't look for a new one because I feel like these are a little bit too thick for what they are, for what they're supposed to be. So not for me. I'm gonna be giving this away too. So that's it for me. Mini declutter. I'm curious to hear what you think down in the comments below. Please let me know if I should or should not get rid of these palettes. Bizart Glam palette. I'm very on the edge. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great time. I'm glad to be talking to you again. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.